Start with the Alabama game. You watch that? What are your thoughts on?
Yeah, I expected us to win. That's what we do. Uh, we got a big game coming up this weekend. We gonna get it done for sure. I talked to some of the guys, and it was just the mood I was feeling from them. They ready for it. And we ready for it.
How much do you get to watch like during the year? Is it a lot?
It depends on the games. Sometimes we in the facility on Saturday, but sometimes we travel. But if I get a chance to watch it, that's the game I'm gonna watch for sure. Yeah, that one. Watch a lot of Mizzou football too now. I got some guys up there.
Most of the staff is saying week by week, you feel like you look like you're getting better and better. Do you feel that like more experience, you just get more comfortable with?
Yeah, I do. Just going out there and getting the motion with the ball in my hands, a couple plays, and just moving around. I do. I do for sure.
Is it doing different things that's kind of helping you? Like you caught a couple passes over the middle, maybe got.
I wouldn't say that. I just feel like it's just the involvement part. Sometimes you just got to get the ball in your hands and things just go from there. So yeah, it's all football though. Just being on the field is the main thing though.
We did see you kind of catch that pass in the middle last week in stride. When you're catching passes in stride at full speed, like how much can that unlock your talent in yourself?
I think a lot because a lot of people just see a deep threat, but it's other things that we can do. I can go over the middle, somebody else can go deep. I can go deep, somebody can go across the middle. So it could just interact with each other. Sometimes it could just help somebody else get open. Sometimes it could just get me open. So it's a lot of things that could just.
Got a shot against Georgia?
Yeah, for sure. It's Bama. Do Georgia got a shot against Bama?
So you are getting better with all the experience. What parts of your game do you feel like have developed throughout this year?
I would say probably the details. I would say because in this offense, details is a weird big part. Getting lined up, getting set, knowing assignment, things like that. So I had to lock in on that for a good time, and then once I got that down, everything started moving easier for me.
When do you think that clicked for you?
I'm not really sure. I don't really know. Yeah.
When the team kind of bounced back last year, you were not playing yet, and the last two games, I know it hasn't gone exactly how you guys have wanted, but what have you learned about just bouncing back and getting back in a groove in this league specifically?
It's something that you got to do unless you go 16-0. You got to be prepared for it. After a loss, you just got to be prepared to come back the next week and shake that off and go to the next game. In this league, you play tough teams, and some games you might not lose, but you lose it. You just got to go back to the drawing board, focus on the next team. You can't beat yourself up on that game because it's 17 weeks, and you just got to move forward. I feel like it's a good thing that we do because we just move forward with everything, and everything is just like, I don't know how to put it, but like once we done with that, we just move on and move on to the better. Even if it's after a loss, after a win, it don't really matter. So we just move forward.
You guys did a pretty good job of that coming back off the Baltimore game earlier this year. I guess, having experience, does that kind of, I don't want to say put you at ease, but just like.
I feel like my guys did that after the Seattle game too, but I feel it's just something that we do. I feel like we just come together as a team. We know what we got to do, we know what we got to accomplish. We don't want to feel the losing feeling again, so especially not back to back. And we just got to get something done the next Sunday. So that's really our plan this week, just get it done. And we can't lose twice in a row. We really don't want to lose no more, but it's just something we got to get done.
What did you know about Hendon Hooker in college and just to see him on the field?
I actually played against Hendon. When he went to Tennessee, I was at Bama. He was a real good quarterback. It was a close game we played him. I think I want to say I had a dagger post or something. I did score on Tennessee that year, though. I remember that. It was a great game, though. Great precision, great quarterback. He see the field well, and then he stayed a year after me, so I got to watch that year too, and it was just better. He got way better. It's real good football from a great quarterback.
You watch a lot of college football?
I watch my guys. One of my guys just recently got snubbed out the Biletnikoff finalist, Luther Burden III, the best receiver in the nation. But I watch him a lot. I watch a lot of my guys. Guys who still in school, guys who from the St. Louis, guys who I know globally still playing college football. So I try to watch those teams the most before like I just turn on any game. But some games I just watch just cause big game of the week, and I just tune in.
Is Luther a first-round pick? In your
Yeah,
eyes?
I think he #1 pick. He's gonna be top 5 pick. Gonna be top 5 pick, sure. #1 receiver, best receiver in the nation right now. That should tell you. So he just a sophomore though. He just a sophomore. We went to high school together. Real good ball player.
Let's see, we're at Ohio State for a little bit. Did you have any skin in the game with Ohio State, Michigan this past
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't really got nothing to say about O State,
Not trying to get you in trouble.
Yeah, nah, it ain't no trouble. I'm my own man, but I just really don't got nothing to say about O State. It was a game they lost. Michigan played better, I guess. I don't know.
Most guys
Michigan.
playing in that second school that they went to more than the first.
No, I don't claim Ohio State at all. It's just, I don't know.
I guess we'll start with the fine. I know you weren't very happy about that. Did you want to expand on, I guess, just the issue that you took with it and how it affected you?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It is a lot of money, but I guess, the way I block, I guess wasn't illegal. It wasn't legal. They said it was like forcible contact to the head, so I guess I just got to do better.
Do you think there maybe is a conversation that needs to be had about the fine scale and just, I know it's kind of come up a lot this year. Jalen Warren's got a hit with a couple. Is that maybe a discussion you'd like to see be had when it comes to fines?
I mean, yeah, I think so, but I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like there's only so much we can do as players. I mean, we can speak up about it, but there's still rules that have to be followed in the game, and we got to try our best to follow those. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like $43,000 for what I did was quite a lot, but it's fine. I'm gonna appeal it. We'll see what happens.
Do you worry that the NFL is kind of like legislating toughness or physicality out of the game with moves like that?
I mean, I don't know. I'm on the offensive side of the ball, so I'm not complaining too much because we're the ones that take the hits. So it's really rare that we get to deliver blows. So I mean, if I was a defender, probably I would be saying yeah to you. But as an offensive player, I don't mind it. I go across the middle. If they're trying to protect us, I'm all for it.
How frustrating is it to be praised by your coach for the play on Monday and fine later in the week?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but I just got to figure out a way to try to, block differently, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's just got to figure it out.
What is the alternative way to block that the NFL is trying to encourage players to do?
I think maybe just not, lowering your head, I guess, using your shoulder. Just not making forcible contact, with your head to his head or to the other player's head. But like I said, I kind of tend to block that way, so I got to figure some things out.
Just when it comes to getting this offense back on track, you got a good test next week. What does New Orleans kind of present as far as challenges?
Yeah, they're good defense, stingy defense. They have a lot of takeaways this year. Good DBs. Like to challenge the receivers, get up, press, play man. So it's gonna, we're gonna have to get open. We're gonna have to, win our one-on-one matchups on the outside. And they got a, solid front seven. I mean, one of the best linebackers in the game. Cameron Jordan's been playing for a long time at a high level, so they got a bunch of guys over there that, play well. Been in that scheme for a while. So, we gotta just be in our P's and Q's, stay focused on the game plan, and execute on Sundays.
So I hear the UFC placed on like ball security. I guess when you guys go through that in practice, and obviously Jared Goff having the last couple weeks how he had, how confident are you guys can take care of the ball better, and did those help at all? Was just the drills?
Yeah, I think. All the drills help, but at the end of the day, it's what you do on Sunday. If you don't turn the ball over, then, it's all good. If you do, it's like, okay, we gotta figure something out. But yeah, we just gotta continue to take care of the ball all across the board. Whether it's our quarterback, our O-line protecting from us, blocking for the running backs. If they do fumble, us being around the ball to pick it up, things like that. So it's not just the person that has a turnover. It's a whole team thing. So we got to be better as a whole.
Seems like there might be some outside doubt creeping in for the first time the season, maybe 2 less than stellar games in a row. Do you guys kind of relish the chance to go to a tough place to play and kind of reprove yourselves as contenders per se in the NFC?
Yeah, I mean, we're not worried about what others think. We know what we are as a team. And we just got to take it 1 week at a time. At the end of the day, you know, whatever happens at the end of the season, whoever gets in the playoffs, no one's worried about what your records once you're in there. Once you're in the playoffs, it's win one game and move on. So, like I said, we're not worried about being contenders, being this, that, or the other, who's, you know, a top 5 team right now. Let's just see what happens at the end of the year, and then hopefully, you know, we're in the playoffs at that time, and then, you know, if we're in it, then we can, you know, 1 week at a time.